I'm Simone Park, and I'm going to be showing you a video on how to tie a goat. The goat I'm using today is an Alpine Nubian cross. His name is M&M. He weighs about 50 pounds and he's about 6 months old. The goats at rodeos vary anywhere from 30 to about 70 pounds. 50 is the most common weight for goats. Equipment. I'm going to use a rattler goat string that is medium soft. And I like this one because it has the right amount of snap for me at the level of goat tie. So when you buy your string, it's going to come in just a straight string tying. So what you do when you get your string is there's the head, the neck, and the tail. So you want to bend the head over in half and stick it in your mouth. Then you go down to the tail and you also bend that in half and stick that in your back pant loop. So it's going to look like this. Then when you pull, you do your tie, it pops out quickly. So I like to wear ropers for shoes because they give your ankles more support and they're more like running shoes. So you can, when you get off your horse, you can get into the ground better to run to the goat. Also, when you're goat tying, have your hair up and don't have strings hanging off the sweater or earrings because they will get stuck in your tie. After you've done your dismount, you get off about 10 feet from the peg. Then you're going to run up to the peg with your arms straight out. This will help the goat stay straight because you will see your hands on either side of his face. So when you get to the peg, you're going to take 3 steps up the rope and you're going to go left, right, left. So when you get to the goat, you're going to have your front leg right up close to his neck and your back leg by his flank. Running up to the goat, you also want your hand to be coming in front of his face and grabbing the front leg. Your other hand is then going to come and you're going to grab this pocket right here. So after you grab the pocket and front leg, you want to drop your butt and drive your knees into the goat. Then their legs will pop up like that and you slide down with the goat. And you don't want to flank like this with your legs straight and using your arms, so it'll make it much slower. So you flank the goat, then you have to gather legs. So you're sitting on the goat and you have most of your weight back in your bum with your toes turned outwards. Then you also have your knee on the goat's shoulder to prevent the goat from getting up while you're trying to gather and tie. So you have their front leg and their pocket. So you're going to let go of their pocket and you're going to scoop their back legs and bring your knee in at the same time. And that's how you gather. You don't want to grab the legs like this because that will make your time slower. Now I'll show you the flank and gather together. Show you the steps of the tie. First you pull it down and out, then flip it over their leg, continue to circle using your wrist, pull back to your hip pocket, bring your arm through and around. You want to always just keep your head down and still, because if you're wobbling forward and backwards, your tie will be separated and that is not as tight as if your ties, the 2 strands are right together. You also just want to slide your hands right off the ends of your strings, because the flags only after your hands are off the tie. I'm going to now show you a fast run. Now I'm going to show you what to do if the goat goes left or right. So if your goat goes right, you're going to bring your hand that you're going to grab the pocket and you're going to push their head out of the way. Then you're going to bring it forward, your other hand to their front leg, get their pocket. And you're going to flank and gather and tie. If your goat runs to the left. If your goat's running to the left, you're just going to come and flank, gather, and tie as usual. I'm now going to show you some fast runs with the goat going left and right. We'll start off with the goat going left. So when you get off your horse, you're going to be about 10 feet from the peg. And sometimes you can tell which way the goat is going to go. If you can see the goat going left already, you're going to change direction before you get to the peg and you'll catch up to the goat soon. Now I'll show a fast run with the goat going right. tangled in the rope that holds him to the peg. If this happens, what you're going to do to save time is you're going to run up to the goat. If his leg is tangled, it's quicker to take a step in to loosen the slack enough so you can get your gathered tie than it is to untangle the leg. I will now show a fast run with the rope tangled on the goat's leg.